Is the door missing right here? No, it's something in the way of the door there, closing. Okay, so the fortress is open now. I'm gonna follow this guy. Oh great, he started his construction. Excellent. Excellent. I don't want to lose track of this though. Okay, he's not moving. Is the army up here moving? I don't know if these guys are moving yet. It sort of looks like they're just... because this is the very top corner of the map. I can't go anywhere more north or west. Very top corner of the map here. And they all just seem to be hanging out up there. What was that? Eagle? Falcon? Eagle. Excellent. This guy's just chilling. Oh, okay, he's moving now, so maybe it... He's a representative. Let me just check on the army, because it must have updated. Pathfinding must have just updated. They seem to be staying there. Is he gonna, like, ask us for some artifact or some payment? Dang Spotsmosen. The representative here is inside the fortress. I'm going to close the door behind him. Oh, you know what? Military alerts, get inside. And now I'll pull the lever. And continue following him. Continue following Dang Spotsmosen. Mosum. Looks like he's going... Is it one of the goblins here? Maybe he's going to look for one of the leaders of the fortress? Not sure what he's doing. Tulin is praying to Shah Rule. Okay. Oh, okay. So he's just a traveler. He's just coming to relax, and he heard that this was the place to enjoy oneself. It certainly is. Basement Graves and Beers is a party town. Although we got a undead army crashing the party right now. Right up here on the top of the map here. And they didn't really seem to react to the doors being open. Irel has created a phyllite crown and claims that's a family heirloom, which is great. I'm not going to look at that one right now. These leatherworking shops are inactive still. So leatherworking is on for all the stewards. I'm not sure why nobody's picking that up. Animal care, animal hauling. Oh, these guys are all... I'm gonna select one guy here in Dwarf Therapist. Let's see what's... So alien here, I'm gonna clear all labors. And then siege operator and siege engineering. Units. Just find him on the list here. There he is. Zoom, follow. So making steel bars right now. So once the... okay, he's gonna drink. And then after he drinks, if he doesn't go to sleep, he should be hopefully going to do siege operator stuff. He's going to sleep. Okay. Of course he is. Of course he's going to sleep. Oh great, somebody came here. Who is this? Builder Vutak. Load catapult, I'm gonna follow him. Okay, so he just loaded it, now he's firing. Looks like he's gonna load it again, but I'm not sure what he's going for. Not sure what stone he's going for right now. Oh, he went into the silk farm here to get some stone from all the way down here. This is why I prefer the ballistas, because I'm not really sure where they're getting the stone from. Oh, okay. So Vutak is carrying a stone from pretty far away to load that catapult. And I prefer that he would fire it using the stone that's closer. The only way I can think about doing that is if I forbid the stones in this area, which I really don't want to do. I could also remove the burrow from this area. But the thing about it is Vutak's strength is going to go up. When you're stone hauling, I'm not really sure how to get agility up for the dwarves, but stone hauling will increase their strength overall, so I'm not really worried about him stone hauling from that far away to move the stones up here. I think it's fine. Oh good, they're almost finished here. They're doing the last level of this area here, and then I am gonna have to flood this again, so maybe I'll just remove this remove the catapult, and I'll move it somewhere else. Let's see what everybody's doing here. Dig channels. Oh, detail flooring, harvest plants, detail wall. Get some tetrahedrite here, which is good. I'm gonna have to remove all of the ramps as well after they finish channeling this. So build, and then I for catapult, or ballista, and then C for catapult. Needs catapult parts, okay, so they're not in the... So the catapult parts have to be in the stockpile or something. Just gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Okay, great. So this area is dug out a couple different Z levels down. So designation Z for remove stairs and ramps, and I'm just gonna get rid of these. This whole area. And they're auto chopping trees here, so what I'm going to do is go to W for burrows, and then burrow 3 here, enter, and I'm just going to add in this new area to burrow 3 for auto chopping. Okay, that's added in. If I go to designations and then T, and then C for the auto chop dashboard, I set burrow 3 there. If I go down to burrow 3, that's selected here. It's enter. So I go down to burrow 3, press enter, and now will chop in selected burrows, and I have auto chop on. And unlimited for minimum and maximum, no limit. They're not skipping any of the trees here. Since it's underground, it's fine. There's no fruit trees are going to grow down here. It's really going to be like tunnel tubes and tunnel tubes and goblin caps and stuff are going to grow in here, so I'm not going to have to worry about skipping fruit trees or not. And looks like a bunch of the wood is starting to come in now from this area, which is great. I'm just going to check on that undead army, the invasion. Yeah, they seem to be just hanging out up here. Let me zoom out a little bit and go down the layers. Yeah, they're all just chilling up there. That's open. I just removed the burrow restriction for the civilians. Oh, okay, so I think since I left the dump on to these stones, that's why the catapult wasn't picking from here. So I'm going to remove the dump on all of these. And you know what? Actually, maybe I will leave the dump on. I'm just going to set a dumping zone like right here next to the stair. Dig. Yeah, let me mine out. I'll mine out a little small section right here at priority 1. Just mine out a small little room right here. And I'll set a garbage dump in this room, and then I'll just dump everything in here because they're not I think that I removed the garbage dump zone. So they were setting, it was set to dump these items, but there was no place to dump them assigned, if that makes sense. Okay, and then I'm gonna set a small zone right here, 9 squares. D for garbage dump, designations B, and then dump. And then I'll redump these. But I think, yeah, the catapult was, catapults were not firing because of the catapult wasn't firing the stones in this area because these were all set to dump. And they weren't being dumped because there was no zone to dump them in. On this stockpile here, I'm going to go to the settings and disable animals. What barn blocks settings here too? Let me see. Metal blocks and other blocks, that's fine. Finished goods, musical items, toys, chains, large gems, totems, splint crutches, codexes, that's fine. Cloth is going to be forbidden, so D to disable it. Weapons and trap components, disable. So right now it's just minimal settings in this stockpile here. Okay, just added the rest of the pults back into this zone. I guess more pults hatched, which is great. And there was a right in this square right here. There's a stray pult head which I set to dump, which is blocking the door from being closed. And what is this one? Creepy crawler remains. Dump that as well. So most of the fortress not being cleaned up is due to our lack of empty bins. Which is also due to our lack of wood. I'm gonna go to Designations X to remove this zone, remove the hospital zone. And then Designations... No. I for zones, and then remove the hospital. And then I'm gonna reset a new zone right here, which is gonna be a water source. And then I for zones, and then this whole area here. And I'm going to set this as H for a hospital. Actually, you know what? I'm going to press X to remove the zone, and then just remove out the walls so the hospital is only inside the space there. Okay, so I just reset the hospital zone and set the water zone there. It's priority 4 for this smooth stone. Okay, so the miners, excuse me, the miners right here starting to run out of work, so I just added a couple different tasks, stone crafting, brewing, cooking, butchery, tanning, leather working, and some hauling tasks over here. Turned off the wheelbarrow on this stone stockpile. This is the metal ore stone stockpile, so whoever's stone hauling is going to be bringing stones here without any wheelbarrows. So right here I have one of the steel ballista arrowheads. They still didn't move any of the arrows up here yet. But I did turn on furniture hauling for a bunch of the dwarves now. And I think I'm going to try and flood this area here now. So what I'm going to do is pull the lever in the hospital. And that's going to open up the floodgate here and start releasing some of the water. How was there miasma here? Oh, what happened? What happened in this room? Oh, it looks like they dropped a bunch of food in here. Okay. This is the guild hall, and they must have been like holding all of these plump helmet spawns. I for zone meeting area. Yeah, it's not set to a garbage dump or anything. They must have been hiding, holding all of that in their inventory when I turn the restriction on. I'm just going to check the seed settings of this stockpile. Okay, so dimple cup spawn, and then all the cave ones, and then that should be it, right? Plump helmet spawn. Okay. The clothier shop is destroyed right here, so I'm going to rebuild it. Okay, a lot of them are detailing walls down in the silk farm. So designations, X to remove. I'm just going to remove all of this detailing and then maybe reset it to a higher lower priority. I won't set the whole area, but I'll see if they pick up those tasks. I'll let them finish whatever they're doing down here. There's not too much of it. Right? Designations. Oh, there is a lot. Okay, so they did pull this lever up here in the hospital. They pulled that, and the floodgate's down, so it's going to start... excellent. Start filling up this area here. I might have to build a floodgate right here. It's possible. Or maybe a door there. Yeah, I might have to build a floodgate or a door right here. I need this water to get like down to this corner right here. Okay, I'm going to build a lever right here. And a floodgate over here. BX and for a floodgate, and I'm just going to put a granite floodgate right here, and I'm going to hook the lever up to this floodgate. I'm going to try to do it without turning off the water here. And as a test, I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna tell them to pump this. Start pumping manually on this pump, and I'm gonna see if they can pump through the steel floor bars here. I don't think they can, but we're gonna see here shortly. So Builder Vutak is going down to operate the pump, and we're going to see if it can pump through the steel floor bars. Oh, excellent, it can. So enter to stop pumping. And is this cart full? H. Okay, so this pump here, enter, and build Alt B for floor bars. Alt B, right there, enter, and the floor bars are going to be steel, enter. That's part of this vein right here. That's still kind of low priority right now to start getting this adamantine. Okay, that looks like it should work. So H for hauling. V for a vehicle, and then magma fill, enter, and then I'm gonna just set another minecart here to go down to the magma fill. So they're gonna bring the one cart that's full of magma up to this stop, and they're gonna bring a different empty cart down to be filled. So it might be a little bit faster filling up these spots. Okay, so B for build, and then I for siege engine, which is here. And I'm going to build a ballista, and I'm going to just put that right here. Maybe 2 up, enter, enter, and then the other ballista parts. Oh, okay, so a lot of them are constructing over here in the temple area. That's I'm gonna turn construction off on everybody. And I'm gonna give these miners more work because it looks like some of them are starting to become happy again. Maybe what I'll do is let me sort this by happiness. Okay, and then, oh, you know what? No, total assigned laborers. I'm just gonna split these guys up a little bit. Customization steward. So I got the stewards, the smiths, the smiths, and the builders here, and I'm going to assign them by squad, or sort them by squad here. And now everybody on Suicide Wave here is going to be set as a soldier. Okay. And what are the soldiers doing? Stone detailing can be off on them. Yeah, stone detailing off. Animal care, animal training's on. Turn that stuff off. Yeah, and then any of the unhappiness, then now sort it by happiness now. Happiness. And then all these guys up here, clear all their labors. Just mining. So all of the unhappiest dwarfs, all the miserable and very unhappy are set to just mining. And I'm gonna just designate a large area for them to just mine all day in. Maybe I'll go down a couple levels. Or you know what, I'll do it, yeah, right above the magma sea here. This level here. We'll just explore mine down here. And maybe their happiness will go up, we'll see. Okay, so I just, on this layer here, where we found the adamantine in this corner, I just designated some large exploratory tunnels for this whole layer, or for about half of the layer here. So hopefully we just keep them mining, and we'll see if their happiness goes up or not over time. I think it should go up. So the floodgate's built, so I'm gonna try to link this lever to it. And the ballista here is created. So let me click on the ballista, and I'm gonna press O for the orientation. I'm gonna have it facing up. It's the ballista arrow is now gonna hit this wall and then fall down. And since it hit a wall and then fell a Z level, it's not gonna break. Kind of like when you're archery training for your military. P for stockpile, U for furniture. I'm just gonna set that right here. Settings of this. Forbid the type. So pretty much any material, and then just siege ammo. Oh, I'm gonna forbid other materials, right? No. I'm gonna forbid stone and clay. Metal and other materials are okay, because sometimes I'm gonna have wooden arrows shoot. And the only thing it's gonna accept are siege ammunition, is siege ammo. And then designations, O for traffic orders, R for restricted traffic area, and then from the arrowhead up, just like this. And then fire at will facing up. So now the siege operators are going to come in here and start just firing this ballista at will against the wall. The ammo is going to be recycled into this siege ammo stockpile that only accepts siege ammo that is either metal or wood. And then they're going to bring the arrow back. He just fired it. Who is that? Hold on. He's going to load the ballista now. I think he's got another arrow down here. Yep. So he just took it from the siege workshop and he's bringing it back to the ballista to fire again. And this is going to train his all the siege operator skills. Every time they fire it, they're gonna get a little bit skill up. And in a later episode, I want to clear out a space up top where we have a small ballista battery. So it looks like he's loading it. As they load it, they load it faster as their skill goes up as well. Takes him a little bit of time to load it there. Okay, he's got it. It looks like somebody else might be going back to fire it. Not all of the dwarves are set to not all of the dwarves are set to siege operator. And this guy here, who is this? Builder Vutok is linking up the floodgate here, which is going to allow us to reflood this zone, because down here this is all newly dug out and I want trees to grow in this area. Oh, looks like he just fired it. Who's this? Dumat. He's going to fire another one. Excellent. And it falls right down into the stockpile that holds the ammunition for it. So eventually they're going to come down and just kind of start recycling the ammo. Just in a big loop here where they keep gaining skill. He's got another one here. It looks like they're going after the ones that are in the workshop first before they take them out of the stockpile. So I'm going to leave that set up like this, so that way all the siege operators in the fortress can come down here and train. They can only do it one at a time, and I have the restricted area set here, so hopefully none of them walk in front of that. Looks like Catton somehow got outside the fortress here. Oh, okay. Looks like they can get in and out of the fortress right now from the top because they can come up this ramp. And then now this floor is completed. So they must have built this floor to the stair here. So they can go up and down this stair all the way and access the outside here. So that's something new that just kind of happened right now. Military alerts. Get inside. And I'm just gonna have to close up this area of the fortress here until the invasion leaves, until the siege is out of here. Which is fine, because I kind of need I need them to focus on the inside here a little bit more than they are. Although I want this wood. Oh, excellent. So this, both of these fields are now, the farm plots here are destroyed, so build and then P for a farm plot, and then U and K. Excellent. So it's just going to be one large farm plot here. And it looks like these, looks like the human guild representatives are leaving. While they still can, and just gonna close up that part of the fortress. I'm gonna just make a large ammo stockpile right here. Not that large though. That's all ammunition stockpile right here. And I said about half of the H for vehicle, magma dump here, V, and then none, enter. I said about half of the builders and the stewards, so I took half from each and set them up as just hauling. So all of their jobs are off except for hauling, and right now I'm going to turn this to not in use for the Ballista, because I really I'm getting a little bit irritated that they're not cleaning up the fortress as fast as they should be. Like all this stuff right here, there's still like pieces of refuse, like right here. Straight pult head. It's like this refuse stockpile's right here. There's another one right here. Plenty of space in the stockpile, and they're not putting it there. Same with this finished goods stockpile that accepts clothing and gloves and everything. Let me just double check the settings of this. Oh, I gotta turn armor on. Okay. So this was accepting everything except armor, but there's all these gloves and socks here that they could be putting into these two stockpiles that they're not. So I got just maybe like a block of half of the builders and half of the stewards, and they are going to be exclusively hauling until this fortress is cleaned up. Now most of that is going to depend on getting the wood for the bins. And this is this area of the fortress is now closed off, so they're exclusively in here. They can still go down to the silk farm, and they can still have access down past this point to get to the caverns. So there is some mining. There should be some mining going on down here as well, which is fine because those are kind of the unhappy dwarves that. The only thing I really want the unhappy dwarves doing is mining, just as a test to see if they become happy over time. Now, if I go to the thoughts and preferences of them and come down a little bit, now some of them have like needs or wants to become like master craft or create a masterwork, and mining isn't really going to give them all of their needs like that, but I'm not going to look at each of the individual dwarves. I'm going to set them as miners and hopefully give them enough mining work to keep them busy for a very, very long time until they master that skill, and hopefully they become happy again. I never reset the leather workshop here, which is okay for now, but eventually when I get much more leather, I'm gonna have to reset those jobs. Okay, we got some warmstone located, which is okay. I'll figure out where the warmstone is down here as well. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe for more videos.